for this well. Ugh. So this is gonna be the second part of like how you guys should change up Dust here, right? And this is gonna be a separate video. So you guys do. I think this is one of the main issues. You guys usually you have one guy set. I think it's the same guy who Molotovs long, no matter what spawn he has, right? So he's up. He could be here. I think the 4-man push he did long that I showed in the video. I think he has the second to worst spawn. And he has to run up and like do this Molotov, and they're already out when he comes up here. And the guy, it's Stopper in this case. He has the best spawn. He runs up and just sets up this flash. He just sits there and wait. So that's the main issue with your long control, the Molotovs, and also a lot of the times you miss them, but that's always gonna happen. So there is a really good like Molotov that Liquid uses for the push out, and they just aim at this height, and then when they pass this door, they throw it. That's gonna Molotov here, right? I'm gonna turn down my sound. And then they follow up with this Molotov. That I think it's a leash banking off this part. Might be even be deeper. I could do it even deeper. Oh shit. I forgot to put pack mode on. But yeah, so what you should do, if you want to take the 3-man long control, this is a set way to do it. Like spawns isn't that important when you do this it this way. So if you want to do a set way, do it like this. Like do this Molotov. The second Molotov. So the guy, something you're missing a lot when you do this is guy crossing the pit, right? Because you guys fight long control from here all the time. And I think it's one round you have a guy over there or down here. You have to get into pit when you play long. So this guy who's gonna do this Molotov is gonna cross. So he's doing this. Oh. And then just turning. And he's trying to get down. Right? The second guy is gonna do the secondary Molotov. While swing it a bit. Get it in. And then he can just back up. Oh shit, sorry. He can just back up into this flash. Or to this one. Just to back up his friend. And just back off, play crossfire here. You're gonna have one down here. The third guy is gonna back them up. This could be your Oper. They use their Oper. They use Night Resist. He's gonna do this flash. You go into this corner, aim at that, like a bit to the left, jump throw it. That's a lot better. Like that flash is gonna get all of this, right? Because it pops up here. Breathe. SV underscore retry. That's gonna pop up there, and that's gonna even get this angle, right? If he does the close angle. So this guy is just gonna do 2 of these flashes to get you guys across, and then he can rotate immediately. Or save, they putting heavy pressure, but I mean, this guy can go down with op or watch short or whatever. Like that's how you should do a 3-man take towards long if you don't want to do it off spawns. Because doing it off spawns, this is what I do a lot, especially in pugs, since I don't play that much competitive CS anymore. But in pugs, we always play off spawn, right? This is another way to do it. And if you play it off spawn, you can do it with a lot less players, right? You can do it with only. We usually do it with only one guy crossing and one guy playing long, right? This guy, the best spawn then, all he does is he's gonna hold the Molotov, run back. When you hit this garage door, you start turning, right? So when you see this garage door, you turn. And then keep running, because this is what you're missing. You guys are missing. Get down here. This guy's gonna beat every single, like, T-spawn. They might swing him here, so he has to be ready there. But I mean, you can just get there. I usually do this as well, while running down, because I can do this, and then come back up if they swing. Second guy to back him up. If you feel like you need this, I mean, this is a pretty good smoke to use, because he can back him up then come and play around this smoke. Just aim under the blue tooth there. And then you can just flash off this wall. Because that's gonna land here, and that's also gonna get this close angle. Yeah, just to help him cross, and then if they're putting heavy pressure, this guy comes up and back, like helps him. Otherwise, if there's no pressure, he can immediately rotate, and then you have 3 other players that can do whatever they want. Like you can get 1 boosted up short, you can play 3B, you can play 2 mid, 1B, do whatever. So try both out. I mean, you guys have to figure out what you do. Elma Putty has a really good video on another take with like how big does it. I think this liquid one is in that video as well. So look at that video if you want to do like something else, because they have like a 3-way Molotov. They Molotov from here to get down here, like do it fast so the T's can't even be close. There could be something, but you guys have to change up the long control. That's the biggest part, because you guys have to win long. You're playing a lot for long control, and then you don't use it, or you don't win it. So I mean, yeah. If you do this smoke like this, like the solo take, and the guy crosses, you could also, if there's a lot of pressure, sometimes I just throw a smoke up, a bit closer even. Just play around this smoke. Like come back up. You can play up here, and come up. Try and do something like so you just really use this smoke, 1 Molotov and the flash to take long control with 1 guy coming down to pit, and then if something happens, you like put a lot of other util in, and these guys are gonna have the opportunity to rotate back to long as well, because you're gonna delay them on the long corner. So that I think you should try for long control. If you don't want to take long control, like I said, you could either change your long control and take it, or you could change up other stuff. Because when you take mid and take like short control, you take tunnels control and you take the fight to mid, you won those rounds, right? Something you can do, and that's I think is very good for an anti-eco, is just smoke. Just flash top mid. Or smoke top mid, sorry. A bit more to the right, because you want to hit those boxes. And this you can do as S3. Like if you do like 1 guy playing passive here, and you probably the Whopper or someone else, just play passive. You can let them have long control every now and then. Play 1 guy passive here, 1 guy goes B as per usual, puts down an early Molotov and everything. You can put down 3, and this might be a good like second round buy if you only have SMGs, because you're gonna take the control and go out taking the fights, right? So you put the smoke down, flash this out, like you can take control, you can push up, take this control, do whatever with it. Like try to be creative with it. I haven't really put a lot of thoughts through on what you should do with it. I mean, you can do this smoke as well with it, just to smoke off. Oh shit, that's not it. Shit. It's in this corner and that speck of dirt. Shit. There it is. So those 2 smokes combined, you can lock all of this down, right? So if you have an SMG buy or a bad buy or whatever, you can do these smokes and just like take tunnels control, take short control, do whatever with it, just to change your CT side up a bit. Otherwise, like I said, this is something you could do, because you're never really taking early tunnels control. You try to push it on a, like you're 2B all the time, and you try to take B on a, like you take tunnels control on a timing, but you could just do what I said, like do this off spawns towards A, like the 2 people towards A, and then do 3-man B with an AWP. Like if the AWP doesn't have a spawn towards A, just do this. Like do what GT does a lot. They do 3-man contact towards tunnels with AWP. Just hug this, the AWP hugs this bar, rifle here, and 1 rifle back here that can back up and just do flashes when you get in, whatever. And you just contact up this and take tunnels control early. And this is stuff you should do. I think you should base your CT side as you do right now. You take long control as your base thing. Like your default are 3 long, taking it early, and 2B heavy. So you leave a lot of mid control. Use that as your default. Keep doing that. Change up how you take long and try to figure out other ways to do it. If my ways doesn't work, like I said, the big thing should work. You shouldn't be able to lose long early if you do the big. Utils, especially in open, because people don't know how to. Because you're gonna have to know the counter smokes that a lot of pro teams use. So I mean, in open that should work. And that's an Elma Paddy video. Just YouTube it. But then, if you feel like the long thing doesn't work, or if it has worked like 3 or 4 times in a row, then change it up. Do a 3 towards B. Do a like the mid take. Do like you already do. Like do a short push, and try and change it up. And don't be afraid to, especially towards A. Don't be afraid to play a retake. Like play one guy here and put like 3 towards short, or and same thing towards B. Like don't be afraid to put like on full buys. Not a lot of teams are gonna rush B, right? So don't be afraid to do like 1 or 2 rounds where you only have one B. That should probably be your mid aggro rounds though, because I mean, so you have a fast rotation towards B. So this guy can just buy some time with the Molotov and the smoke or whatever. Just play around and try and buy time. Uh, I think that's it for what I want to tell you guys. I want to change and everything. I hope this helped you guys out in a way.